good quality. Let me see.
What, do you have to record our conversation now?
No, I just upload. I just go live to my channel, and it's private. So I just want to see later how the quality is.
Oh, okay.
So, because usually when you go live, and the quality becomes very bad after I go live. So that would be good.
So the internet here is good enough.
I don't know.
But also after the live, when you upload it, it's still shitty quality?
I'm not sure. So that's why I'm going to try now. And also, I didn't bring my microphone. That's okay.
No, it's not.
Logitech have. Yeah. So, are you bored about what I said about my soul left my body experiences?
Even saying my soul left, it's kind of
okay.
So impersonal, I left.
So
I'm spirit inhabiting this body.
Body left. What do they call the body left experiences? That's some sort of word for that. He said that word. He said, "Oh, when you experience that word,
when you project yourself,
or you see yourself from that." But anyway, so that's my experiences. So I'm still and don't move at all, but my feeling is so clear, but my body is totally not moving. Then I'm not even breathing. But I feel I'm okay. I'm pretty okay, but I know I'm not breathing. And I'm okay with not breathing as well.
Until you breathe. That's simple.
So the breathing becomes not necessary, but it might cause...
It's necessary for the body.
I know. So it causes, so he said, have to wear that. And he said, how? Just bring something copper. He said his teacher, his guru said, wear something copper. So the copper will connect.
Jewelry, silver, copper, gold.
Copper. Yeah,
there are conduits. That's the point of the metal.
Right? Yeah.
That's like people in the past love gold because it's the best conduit. That's why you take wires from audio and they are gold plated to conduct.
Oh, yes. So instead of, it's like a kite, have a line. I won't just because sometimes when I meditate a lot, I was enjoying.
You can also create yourself an object with intention and imbue it with your grounding energy and wear it.
It is. I can feel it, but he said it's better for wear a ring because it will. This one will connect sometimes not.
Something we do in dream death transition in warfare, having an item that
anchor them back.
Yeah.
Oh yes. He also said there's a workshop they invite you to image your, because in India the people get burned often.
Yeah.
So
when they die.
Yeah, so they say how they try to prepare for the death. They try to prepare them, guide them, image you are here and they see your body be burned and your people around you, and you feel the peace. So that's the preparation for the death. It's similar like when I do that's dua. So there will be also a way of bring myself back to my body in order to know harmony. Yeah, I will rethink again. It's quite yummy for me.
I mean, I like it, but it's...
I know, the throat.
Strong.
It is. So I also like the tarot reading. Tarot reading should tell me something because I haven't shared with you something like a...
yeah, it didn't.
One thing is about not trying to tell people what to do now, because this is not the time. Even though I try to, it's just not the time yet. So that's why I like the turtle. I have to go slow, and then I love the mystery card, the bobcat, because my life is not. It's really clear. My life is not about finding why the meaning, not the meaning. It's the puzzles. The process when I'm doing the puzzles, and then that's the whole meaning of my life, finding puzzles together. And create a new, I have to create something new to show, not show it's a pioneer, but I don't feel I am pioneer because I come from where it's already like that. I'm simply here to
bring it here.
Something like this is
For me, it's like I'm
first.
collecting all the parts of the jigsaw, and which is me, and then I have a sense, a different sense about myself, a different understanding about myself, about this world, reality. So all those pieces are actually
Connecting.
my composition of myself, or the artist that creates a sculpture, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm creating myself now.
Yeah, you were saying that the other day was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Erase myself to
recreate the self you want to create.
Yes.
It's interesting. First time to see you have no answer about yourself. But that's beautiful. The moment I was like so enjoy the moment, cannot say anything. I just like they're there. I just like I so enjoy the moment.
At least I wasn't in a hurry. I just breathed, and at some point said, "Okay, nothing is coming."
Yeah.
But then when I started walking with him, it was interesting. Like walking, flowing, moving, allowed me to kind of.
Your Einstein. Are you talking about your Einstein taking a walk and you can see?
I wasn't sure if it's because I started to walk or also because his friend kind of detached from us and it was just me and him in this dimension all of a sudden.
And then
it was easy for me now to.
Yeah.
I told you I need to connect. Ooh, it's like the last time I told you with Sally and Sarah, my parents, that I wasn't able to express myself because I tried to connect with both of them, and his dimension is not able to understand what I want to say, so I got stuck. And with Sarah, it was easy.
And because
and now it's happened the same thing.
Right?
So because all of you, him and his friend was there, I wasn't able to express. The moment she left, it was just me and him. I found the language. Exactly.
And
interesting.
He also of course, because I can feel he radiant with two people at the moment, He's also connect with you, but also connect with her.
It happens so often to me. I need to kind of pick it up when it happens and focus myself and address just one individual and not the entire group. Or
Yes.
I got stuck.
Oh, that you think that's why you're stuck?
That's why, and I told you because and I even expressed it very clearly. Actually, I just didn't realize it in that moment. Now, next time I will. I told you I'm trying to fit myself in that dimension. And that dimension was not him; it was him and her. And I wasn't able to express my truth within that framework. But when she left, he has a different dimension, different framework. So I was flowing immediately, and I was able to speak freely. And
yes, it's like you have to make a meal for two people, just
simultaneously,
like
instead of just focus on one.
Yeah.
This is your meal, and this is your meal.
Yeah.
And maybe you only want the only one who's receiving the meal. You get nothing.
I can resonate with that, and
because if I have to talk to her, then I will tell her. Okay, I will tell her. I'm doing some investment, and it will be more on the physical plane.
Maybe you're overthinking about what people should eat at the moment. You want to give them.
I didn't think at all.
Right? Okay,
nothing
automatically.
Came. I sit down and everything comes to me inside of me. I don't effort. So, if I don't remember something, I don't try to remember it. It will come to me.
So can I ask when you said about Zali and Sarah?
Yes, the same thing.
But the moment they are both talking to you, or you simply want to describe something that Sally can understand, also Sarah can understand. That's why you cannot bring one food serve two people.
Exactly.
You have to, because he's vegetarian, she's not. So you have to.
I don't remember the subject in detail, and then I could have answered. But we were having a conversation, and it was about expressing a higher truth, about something or about myself. And for Sally, it would be incomprehensible. You wouldn't be able to understand it. Sarah would.
Yeah.
So because I was trying to express something that only Sarah can understand and get, I got stuck again because I'm trying to match it to Tzali's form, and I'm unable to. So I get stuck, nothing comes. Silence. And I stood within you, I took my time, I closed my eyes, I did some breathing, if you noticed, right?
You did.
Nothing came. So and then I said, okay, nothing is coming, that's it.
Yeah.
Let go.
So I said, oh, I think I said, can I explain then the metaphor, right? Something like this.
Yeah, you didn't. What did you say? You didn't translate to me.
I literally forget, but the metaphor is something you very quickly describe it as just Chinese. You said, for example, like you cannot, but that.
I saw in his eyes, you didn't get it.
Because your metaphor is a little bit hard to understand. It's like there is one person already know Chinese inside of me, but how can I make this embody to real me?
It's very clear what you just said. For me, it's very clear, you know.
But for them,
but in his eyes, I lost him.
I have to translate in Chinese, so it's harder to really make the point because I think it's I don't understand you fully. That's why I cannot translate fully. So what's exactly I mean? You already have one. Like I already have one can speak Hebrew.
Yes.
In different dimension, in different different dimension of me or different possibility of my lifetime.
Different part of you.
Okay.
You can call it a dimension.
It
is a dimension.
Oh, I know what you mean. Because before they don't have the same history about what we talk. Because before you said, I bring the quality already inside of you from you. For example, masculine or some. I don't have so much patience, but like you, but I have inside of me. But you simply bring that quality already inside of me to me, right?
Exactly.
So, but that part I feel is
everything
easier.
Is already inside of us.
I know, but for me, I can understand patient if I take more time, but
I have to read a book first and to take a workshop and learn in order to bring that part which is already exists within me.
Hebrew, I really need to take time and practice. You know, that's true. I cannot just like, okay, I believe I have Hebrew me.
There is
that's a harder example.
How is it different between? I understand. That's why I paused there and switched. How is it different? Okay, than you teleporting yourself to a dimension where you have 10 kids or you're already enlightened. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you just go into a dimension that you are in the dimension where you speak Hebrew. It exists already. The moment there is no past, there is no future. There is only endless potential. Everything exists within me. Everything. As long as I can imagine it, I can think about this idea.
Of course.
Okay? And so the moment I kind of get this vision, that desire, okay, then it's just a matter of bringing it here. And because we are just very limited, okay, that we are not able to really, even in our physical body, we are very rigid. I mean, you cannot shape shift and become a tree or a bird right now. And really, in reality, there shouldn't be any problem with that as well. It's just consciousness.
And we haven't figured out yet. Okay, I know that exists, but all of us, we are all trying to figure it out. But now, what we can do is winging it.
So let's take it. That sounds very far away, okay? But
we don't really know what we are doing.
Let's bring it in the much more practical things, okay? Within that story I just told, there is a nature of reality about consciousness, okay? Meaning that, and we see evidence in unexplainable phenomena with humans that gone through instant healing. Okay? Meaning it defies the nature of the current reality or the current understanding of the reality, right? And it talks about consciousness, meaning that if consciousness changes itself, so then the physical reality follows consciousness.
like you already have 1 million, for example. Just I have 1 million US dollars. Then I feel it and living it. That's part in the reality. The person win 1 million or have 1 million US dollars there, me. Then I acting like that. I feel like that. I'm so happy, and I think my bank account already had that.
I
That's
did that. It didn't
right?
work.
So it's the same. Like
It put me in
I
debt.
know English. I know Hebrew. I know Chinese. Then I just try to speak Hebrew.
Actually, you see it
Right?
when you go to a festival. It happened to me. I've seen it. Okay, when people begin to speak language they don't know while they're on a LSD trip.
Yes.
Yes. What just happened there? They simply opened the door that was closed before.
Okay, so what are you trying to say is there's possibilities happen before, like for example when we use LSD, I believe because we have a lot of potentials, maybe they really open some
You're
potentials.
connected to a dimension where you speak.
Yeah. Also meditation help too, because the person Indian guy said if I go very deep, especially my third eye chakra meditation, I go very deep, my eyes will be like this. It's like having the white eye, the part I just like do this. It's like this. It's like wait. I did that.
You mean flickering?
Yeah. And I feel like that. And like I have a lot of
Movement, small movement, rapid movement.
coughing. I have that, but without coughing, and I feel like that. That's he said that's when I go to the very deep third eye chakra meditation. And people were thinking you're going crazy, but that's true. I experienced that too. So I want to come back. Why, when you try to describe yourself about who you really are, what are you doing, and you bring that metaphor to him? Why you try to say that example to describe yourself?
This is what came. I went with it.
So for me,
I don't think about it.
I guess because
I don't have
you
10
can-
thoughts or 10 ideas. I have
of
one.
course, but it's important for you can take accountability about when the listener audience really eager, keen to know exactly what you try to say. But the moment when we ask the questions and then you throw the question back, say, I don't, that's why I'm asking support.
I
just
said
asking
it.
support.
I'm accountable to what I say.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Beside that there was a very big barrier in language.
Yes,
Okay?
you mentioned that too.
He doesn't speak English. To be, you
So,
can.
Would you like to explain again, like when the moment say, what are you doing? You simply say, I do nothing. Okay, let's come back there. You say you do nothing, but and I say you're a traveler. Then you say you bring more focus on life, experiences life. And then you say something very important. I love it. Maybe not to him. You say, because I know myself. I know who I am. So now I just.
It's about going deep into the experience.
Yes. So.
And again, that word deep is very ambiguous. Like it's within that deep into the experience, there is another world opening up.
Or another world.
Yeah, another dimension. It's not just the physical dimension that I dive into the physical experience.
No. And you say everything's energy. And then So I just try to make sure I understand you right. I think that's a successful intellectual interaction for me.
And also afterwards, I when I come home, I went over that conversation. I looked at myself, not in just this moment, but throughout the evening. And the result, for example, of such a mismatch can be, again, one, I'm going through something, so not all my systems are in tune.
Yes.
Two, I was a bit
there's a lot of energy, and the second day.
No, I was a little bit far away from the human day-to-day physical activities. I was more expanded, you can say. So when I'm more expanded, that's why when I spoke, I said greater resolution, if you noticed. I spoke and I said, too broad, bring resolution.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because I noticed I'm talking from a very philosophical, but very unclear, very broad place. So I kind of commended myself, bring resolution. But the resolution that came was with the Chinese man. What can I say?
Maybe that's why you suddenly thinking about, okay,
I want to do something that is more down to earth.
But that's beautiful. When the moment, do you remember? That's one moment I say you got it, because he always at the beginning he was worried about his English, and suddenly he picked it up so fast. Then that moment I didn't even translate, and then he picked it up just like a.
I want to be in the Hall of Fame. It was sweet.
He's cute.
Yeah.
He's very cute. And I also feel he's very connected to human being, even though he wanna.
Yeah, he's very.
Yeah, he's
approachable
and a very kindness. I feel warm. It's not
like a stuck up.
Like you.
Yeah.
No. Okay. And yes. I don't know. That's so cute. Let me stop and see how the result and